In life, there are certain truths that we all have to accept. One of them is that prices will rise. For the average consumer, this is most obvious in everyday purchases such as gas and groceries. But how do rising prices impact our homes, our careers, and our cities? If you're a consumer planning to build a home or an owner-developer planning an apartment project or commercial building, rising prices will define the financial position of the finished project now and in the future. Construction on any scale should start with a full cost analysis that weighs initial costs with life cycle costs. Let's walk through the different variables that contribute to both. First, let's talk building materials, one of the most critical factors of the total cost. Wood is generally considered inexpensive. However, in a few short months, the price of softwood lumber has increased by 29.3%. In addition, a recent Penn State study that examined the Orlando and Tampa markets found that the cost of masonry construction was considerably less than conventional wood frame and light-gauge steel framing. Conventional wood frame construction costs about $211 per square foot. Light-gauge steel framing construction costs about $211.50 per square foot, while masonry construction costs about $207 per square foot, the most cost-effective of the three. But how do these figures change once we start looking at life cycle costs such as durability, insurance costs, repairs, and energy consumption? Let's compare wood construction and concrete block construction. When it comes to durability, there's no contest. The lifespan of concrete is 2 to 3 times longer than other common building materials. Depending on the location, insurance costs can be anywhere from 10 to 50% higher for wood. This is, in large part, due to wood's susceptibility to wind, fire, mold, mildew, and termite damage. Which brings us to repairs. Mold, mildew, and termite remediation expenses can be astronomical for wood construction, going all the way from annual spot repair to entire demolition and reconstruction. Concrete, on the other hand, is mold, mildew, and termite resistant. Another factor, energy consumption can represent significant expense. Concrete naturally absorbs, retains, and releases heat back outside. Known as thermal mass, this reflective property helps to decrease air conditioning costs in the hot summer months. It's also possible to build a permanent air seal with concrete block. All of these factors improve energy efficiency and reduce HVAC expenses. The same results are extremely expensive to accomplish with wood. In general, wood structures are not as safe as concrete buildings. Wood is vulnerable to hurricanes, fire, wind, insects, moisture, and mold, all of which can result in structural damage and safety risks. Masonry construction is also naturally noise-proof. Living in an unattached single-family home, outside noises infiltrating may not be an issue. But for apartment dwellers, noise is the #1 complaint of living in a multi-family dwelling constructed with wood frame. Not so with masonry-constructed apartments. This last consideration is a bit harder to put a price tag on. How do you quantify the peace of mind that comes with the safety of your family, your tenants, your clients, or your city's residents? In our opinion, you can't. It's priceless. And that's just another reason why life's better with block.